It's a glorious shot, a very conventional cricket stroke from Temba Bavuma all the way along the carpet. That's how fast the outfield is. It's real stand and deliver stuff from de Kock, the form he's in at the moment. Not quite sure that was short enough to challenge de Kock, and dispatched. The man had just gone out from mid-on out to long on, but it's been put over his head, and it's been put over the temporary player pavilion that's gone in house. That's the first maximum.
Pick this up light. Pick this ball up quite well. These days, the fielder might be out there, but these players are so good.
It's square leg. De Kock is just going to dispatch him over the offside. No real timing this time. As much as anything, it was probably an outside edge. Again, another outside edge, but third man in the circle. As soon as you pierce the infield, whether it's aerially or along the ground, this time aerially, you're always going to get four. And that's going to be the first wicket. Comfortably held by Paul Sterling. Markader strikes, brought into the attack.
Might just have been a cutter. Just rolled his fingers around that. Straight to Paul Sterling at middle.
Is this going to be the second wicket? It is. It's juggled and taken. Simi Singh has got the juggling hands out. Not once, not twice, but thrice. He's somehow clung on. It should have been a regulation catch. I wonder, was there a little bit of spin on it, Eugene? That's the second wicket to fall.
Yeah, just a little bit of a cutter. And Simi Singh can't do anything wrong. Juggles it once, twice. Third time lucky.
It's just going to soar over the head and go all the way for six. Adair so nearly getting out of the over. He found the wicket.
Stephen, obviously de Kock got away to an absolute flyer, and that's a chance, and he's gone. Bavuma probably got an under edge there, and Simi Singh has made another breakthrough here for Ireland, and it's joy out there for Ireland.
Attempting the reverse sweep, but a feather on it, and Simi Singh very delighted.
And that's a terrible ball, really, from George Dockrell. It's got everything that it deserved.
Well, that's a lovely strike, and that's on all the way.
And players like Van der Dusen are not going to miss out on, and that's all the way for six.
Too much width this time from Little is the issue. Almost falls over in his. Just like that, Josh Little works the oracle again. He doesn't get the full airplane out as he so often does. But another soft, slightly tame dismissal from a South African perspective. Chipped straight to Andy Balbirnie, who takes a simple catch. It should have been put away, but Van der Dusen is going to perish.
Yeah, weight not coming through.
This one is just going to dissect the two fielders, go between Shane Getgate and Simi Singh. Slower ball, and it's hit perfectly straight, just a bounce in front of the rope, so it will go for four, not for a maximum six. Well, that's really clever batting. Miller known as a power hitter down the ground, but he shows his touch game here, just opens the face, it runs off the face. Hit into the deep. Is this going to be a chance for George Dockrell, or is it going to go over his head? It's just going to go over his head. If that rope was out the entire way, maybe that would have been a chance. Go hammer and tongs at him.
That's 8 of the first 2 deliveries. Markram really getting hold of this one.
Singh for the right-hander. Simi Singh is too smart for him. It's the leg break. We're not going to see this one go upstairs because Alan Neal's got the finger up. Good work from Lorcan Tucker. More delight for Simi Singh.
Has the offbeat, but he certainly has leggy as well. Markram coming down the wicket, and good work.
Simi Singh's going to have a slip in place, but it'll be cut away for four.
Nicely timed shot in the gap. 4 more. Lovely touch. Miller will be happy with that. Back-to-back boundaries for South Africa. Well, that's nicely struck, but I've got a feeling it might be out. And that's gone. Simi Singh completes the catch.
Here we are. Slower ball again, Lip. Off gun, he knows. The man of the moment.
And that's, looks like that's the end of Miller. He's nicked one behind.
No aeroplane from him for this one for some reason. But a big, thick edge from Miller, and he's gone.
Nicely struck into the gap. And that's a welcome boundary for South Africa. Back. That's back-to-back boundaries for South Africa. Yorkers by the look to it, but they're not really being executed well. That's 3 boundaries in a row.
Well, that's fabulous batting from Kagiso Rabada, and these are real valuable runs.
And it's 4 out of 4. This is a really, really good over for South Africa. Tucked away to the leg side, only be a single. And that is the end of South African innings. They finish up on 165 for 7s. Ireland needing 166 runs from 120 balls. He's going to be dispatched into the deep. No siders for Paul Sterling because he's pongoed that one over the rope. What a start from Sterling. What a start for Ireland.
Well, again, this is a real strength of Sterling. He clears that left leg and slug sweeps it. It was too inviting for him, and it's straight over the...
Around his legs, he's gone too far across his crease, and after hitting the first ball for 6, he's lost his middle peg. The ball after, what a comeback from Linda.
Well, that's clever bowling from George Linda. Look at that, he's given it that little bit of air, and he's got a lot of turn. It's taken the middle stump. It's not going to be his day. He's going to fall for what will be a first ball duck because the wide doesn't count as delivery. Maybe just sticking in the pitch a touch. It's inside 7 deliveries. O'Brien falls. Well, it was a bit of a nothing shot that really, and Rabada
came back to him. Bernie just giving himself room outside the leg stump, and a real misfield from Temba Bavuma is not just going to cost a single, it's going to cost his side 4, known as such a brilliant fielder. Bernie's hit that into the leg side. There is a fielder out there, but it's going to go wide to his left. Bernie gives himself room outside the leg stump again and takes the aerial route over the offside. That's really good batting. DCXN. He's going to start with the wickets. Dockrell looked to give himself some room outside the leg stump. It didn't work out. He could only find a fine edge through.
with excitement there. Keedy, as you say, George Dockrell looking to give himself room.
It's going to be runs over the offside. You can see the land indicates that that's 4. We don't need the crowd to tell us whether that's 4 or 6 this time. The fielder does the work for them. He's just going to be dismissed with it.
He's dropped it.
It's gone down.
Yes, but the proverbial elbows hit the ground and wobbles the arms, and out it comes, and that's a life protector. It's a life that he had, if you remember.
And he's gone. Captain Balbirnie. He's nicked one straight to De Kock. Finally, South Africa hold on to a catch. Again, just a little bit of a cutter. Hits the deck hard. Ngedi's happy. Yes! And that's the end of Simi Singh. Tabriz Shamsi just saying that he might have just outsmarted him.
Nice.
It's way too full. Almost yorked himself. Nicely tucked away behind, pouring for 4 runs. That's a lovely shot.
Always something happening when he bowls.
Linda's gonna back up his spin twin colleague. Linda has his second wicket. That one maybe just keeping a little bit low.
Too much room here, as you can see. Well outside. Leg stump there as that bowled him.
Pretty good shot. He's favoured this reverse sweep and he's managed to get enough bat on that. Shamsi keeps doing what he's gonna do. No massive celebrations, but a look to the sky. He's the world's #1 bowler for a reason.
That a little bit more air, as we can see here. Look, he's just held it back. It's the Google. And it's the end of Shane Getgate. Really the formula, that ability to hit down the ground.
Could be
As
another
Adair
chance
goes
here.
down the ground. Indeed it is, and it's the end of Adair. And Shamsi goes to 20.
Didn't need to, because he's proving too good for this Irish batting lineup at the moment. Adair looked to hit down the ground. It's a powerful sweep shot. It's going to run away to the largest part of the ground for 4 runs. Tector continues. To impress. Verse. He uses his feet. It's going to cost him his life. Huge celebrations. Delight for Shamsi. A 4th wicket. That is going to be game over for Ireland. Tector can't believe he's given it away. Watching a masterclass here.
Well, as you say, they're not picking it either, and Ticock gleefully takes it behind the stumps, and you can see the reaction from
So nearly he finds his 5th, but Barry McCarthy is going to get a boundary instead. It won't be his career best figures, because that 4 just ruins what's almost been the perfect day for Shamsi.
It's a length ball. 4 runs to Ireland. Length ball here from Roberta, cross seam delivery. Slow ball hit hard and hit all the way. That's 4 more to the total of Ireland.
Oh, it gets that Yorker slightly wrong. Oh, that's 4 runs to the Irish batsman. McCarthy getting another boundary. Nicely hit, slow ball. And that's going to disappear over mid-wicket for 6 runs.
Little getting all of that. In the fast bowler over that cow area for 6.
Boy. And that concludes the match today. South Africa lead this 3-match series 1-0. Shamsi, pick of the bowlers, showed us why he's number 1.